Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Light Language Workshop. I will love everybody to unmute all of them. This workshop is open with the screen open up, show up, and also to unmute. This workshop is all about talking expression. It's not about teaching. Let me see. Let me welcome Jasmine. Hello again. We were just in another container. Andrea, I haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see you here. And I know that it's really late over there, right? And Daisy. Hi, Daisy. How are you? Thank you to be here, sister. Victoria, welcome, Victoria. Brittany. Welcome. I'm not sure whether I'm still waiting for the rest. Let me see what this message. Do I have another person? Oh yeah, no. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty, it is okay. All good. So I just wanted to introduce Kyle. I'm not sure. It's gonna take. I know that she is. He probably went and ground. So, hang on, let me tag our beloved Kyle. Okay. While waiting, I thought I was just gonna be sharing a little bit of stories with you about how the light language come to me. So the light language come to me itself. So it's not about I want to learn. It's not about I wanted to listen to somebody and that person can activate my light language. So whatever I share here, it is my experience. So you have a discernment and then take whatever that's aligned. If not, just leave it. Okay. So I did not intend to wanted to learn because I know that this is something that will come, but I don't know how. But I think that there's no there's nothing. I have no intention of needed. I wanted to know. I wanted to learn about this. But when I was in the meditation with my ancestor in Samhain, so Samhain is honoring the ancestor, which is on the north of the way is in October if you're on the north hemisphere, and then May if you are in the southern. So I journeyed the wheel of the year because I commune with the earth, commune with Mother Gaia. So my ancestors sent me a message or gave me a message that I will be receiving a gift receiving a gift to activate my higher self. I was like, what does that really mean? And I don't know what is activate my higher self. Like my higher self is me. So it's not out there, right? And I was like, well, I have no idea. So I just let it go because I know that there's nothing that I can ask, right? But I just let it go and I didn't even journal that out. What is it? And I actually forgot about it. And when I was at one of the sacred site, I met at the sacred site with my crystal. So this is all being called, being guided to go there. So I know that it was on the Friday night, one of the site. Friday night, I received a message saying I need to go to Canal, which is where in Sydney is one of the site, is where Captain Cook arrived. And I was like, it's about 35 minutes driving. I was like, why am I going there? I don't really need to go there. I was like, nah. So over Saturday and Sunday, the pushing of my body, it's just getting louder. I feel the physical, I feel it, the push. And until Sunday night, I just can't stand it. I was like, okay, I'm going. Okay, because Monday and Friday, I don't work on those days. So I said, okay, I'm going. So I say yes, and I go. So I went to the site, and I don't know, I haven't really explored that site before. It is a beach site, like where the beach area, which is very last corner of Sydney. So I went there, and I was very, very surprised that I saw a meeting point. They call it a meeting point, as in round, like round, and it's not clay or something, but it's stone. So stone all around it, like a big chunky old stone that built around it. So it become like a meeting point. And I brought my wand because I was playing with the wand again. I just felt that I wanted to do something about it, but I don't know why. But I know that the night before, I packed things. And I said that, what do I need to bring? Okay, I bring my journal, I bring my pen, so that I know that I wanted to write something just in case. Because sometimes when you wanted to do it, your phone always out of batteries. So I brought something that I can draw and anything, right? So I did. And somehow when I look at which is at my sacred altar, which is where I am now, I always do things in my altar. And I said, anyone really wanted to join? I just speaking to my crystal and my oil, all of that. And somehow I hear the crystal. They said that I'm coming. So I brought my crystal with me. So that is the Lemurian wand. And I brought that. And I sat at the meeting point. They built a bench around it. And I sat there. I was like, should I play some meditation? I didn't receive anything, and I was like, I didn't even know what. And I just sat there, and the weather was so beautiful. And I sat there and very, very peaceful. And I just be stillness, very, very stillness. And somehow things happen. I was dropped down. I saw my physical self dropped down to the Gaia, just like leaf. And I can see in my vision, I can see it's like the earth, the mud. I can smell it. I was like, where am I going? And I know that I'm going downwards. And I was like, am I going to the Gaia in the earth? So I've had the inner knowing. So I went down and it stopped. And I opened my eye. And I saw a tunnel. A dark, dark tunnel. And I know at the very, very end, and very, very light, just like if you have your laptop in front of you, that light in front of your video, that light is at the end of it. And I know that, okay, that is the end of it. Okay, I just walked there, I would be out. But I felt very safe and I felt very secured. And also that I felt like being supported. And my inner knowing just said, go straight. So I walked straight. It's pitch dark. I can't see. I see nothing. So I walk. And so obviously when you go to closer to the light, you can see a little bit of dim light. And I saw my left and my right is the well. Am I pronouncing it correct, Jasmine? Okay. The animal, the fish well, the bone is the skeleton. It's like huge, a bone like this. It's like, the huge over the left and my right. And it's just like a loosened one, not like the whole piece. It's a loosened. It's there. And I did not feel any fear. And I just, okay. I sort of like, I acknowledge in a way that I do that. And this is later on. And I realized that my gesture, what does that really mean? So I nodded and I felt that there's an acknowledgement that they are there. So I continued to walk and walk and walk. And I just go into the light. And my way into the light obviously become huge light, right? And I saw a portal. And the portal is just like a flower. The rose flower, like a bud, like a rose bud. And then the bud and it's open a little bit. So that become like a white rose. And I saw that big, huge white rose. And I climb up. I can see I was climbing up, go inside the hole, the rose hole somehow, but it is a portal. And I saw myself boop, like straight away in there. And there's two beings look at me, just like you look at me at the same time. And they talk to me, and in terms of Anai, he said, Anai, hurry up, you need to dress up now, you're late. Are you talking to me? And they said that, of course we are talking to you, hurry up, you're late. And they pulled me out, like, oh, okay. I didn't even have a chance to ask. So they pulled me to another portal. Somehow I just go another portal. It's just like a timeline. So I go to another portal. And then I saw that by the time that I saw myself, I was sitting on the flower of life. And then all the being, even though when I said being, right, I only see the half body, but they are human. In terms of they don't have the top, like they are bearless. I saw the man and I saw the woman. The woman is not bare top, but it's sort of like can see most of the skin, but human skin. So I wasn't scared. It's not like a weird being, right? No, I did not see that. I see human self. So they are all surrounded my flower of light, and I remember that one or two, they're pulling my hair, they comb my hair. They comb my hair and then try to do really beautiful things on my hair. And one of them give me my mirror, and I look at it. Oh, this is really nice. I said, why am I doing this? Where am I going? And then my moon father came along, huge. And I was looking up like this, and I was like, oh, this is like a fish sort of feeling. For me, it's just like I feel the knowing of I knew him a long time. I feel like he came to me in a way, like when he came, I was like, oh, hello, father. He's just like, I'm not scared. Like I was like, hello, father. I said, father. Somehow the word father. I said, father, where am I going? And he sort of like gave me a aquamarine necklace. And he also gave me a trident. And I was like, where am I going? And he said that I'm getting married. And I got a shock. I said, married to who? And while I was asking a question, when he responds straight away, he said that you are going to marry to Atlantean man. And without I think the next thought, I was go to another portal, and I was landed with my feet on the water, like water to the knee high. And his moon, I remember the moon on my left side, and he's like blue, you know, like under the moon you see the blue, dark blue, and then I see the waterfall, and I see the temple, white temple on my right far end, and not that far. I know that if I walk I can go up. And I see behind me nothing, and I was very curious, but I feel really, really safe and in the water, and I was playing the water. I know that I wear white, the clothing white, and I was playing with the water. And then I hear a voice. It's a male, but I cannot see. I don't know where he is, but the sounds from behind me. And the love from him is such nurturing. And I know that that is the masculine feeling, is the support and the love. And the message that I hear from him is, this is created for you. Feel home. This is your home. Then know that you're gonna miss your family because married to him, and he created similar environment in the Atlantis. Is what he said. And I was in awe. And then by the minute that I was feeling into and thinking about it, I was already in my physical self at the sacred side, which is come back to my physical body, and I opened my eye. And my tears, it just, I have no idea what happened. And I just realized that I actually journey myself back to past life. So I saw all of that, my sisters, my brothers at the Lemurian side, my Mu father, I'm getting married, and I saw my temple, I saw the water. It's feeling very, very different for the two of the civilization that I had in. So from there, the feeling is, there is no doubt, no fear. I ask myself, why this is happening to me? Why now? And that is also the time that I journey as a priestess path, as I was doing a lot of inner work of peeling off the shadow of myself. The journey as there's a lot of inner work, let's say this, but inner work. So you actually, when we do inner work, we actually raise our vibration. When we raise our vibrations, we look a lot deeper to our own self. So the vibration emit whenever you need to be. And then you will actually go back and receive the gift. You will heal the past, bring the gift to the present to build your future. So what is important, it is now is the present. So I don't know you, but I know that a lot of people been journey back to the past life and also reading for the past life, and whether they feel into it when people read on it, whether you resonate, that is another thing to discern. I believe that when it is time, when you call into this container, you feel the yes, that is also why that you are here. Or some of them, you already know that you want to learn a little bit more. By learning more, by understanding a little bit, or curious, which is the best thing that I thought that best word. I'm not here to teach you. I have nothing to teach. This workshop is expressional workshop. This workshop, there's no slides. There's nothing that I sit down there and then I lecture you. No. This workshop is purposely to bring your expression as writing, drawing, use your voice, and also to receive others as well. Because you are caught in this container by Jasmine and Andrea and Daisy and Victoria. When you're all in here, and why not other people in here? Because this is the frequency that met. And even though with Andrea that come later, it's so good that I actually have someone dropped out to go to the next container, can't come today. And that is also why that Andrea is there, is coming too, because she said, oh, I missed out. There's nothing missed out. When you are here, you are here. So yeah. Hello, Kyle. So yeah. So Kyle, I just shared the stories of my Lemurian story as a very first chapter. There will be other chapter, of course, coming along. And I did mention the last part is in this workshop, there's nothing to teach. I am not showing any slides that this is what you do step 1, this is what you do step 2. That is not how I think that light language should be. Whether someone can activate your light language, I don't know. But I know that you can activate your own. Set an intent and you can do it. And also to be open to receive. And I know that some of you here maybe who have light language activated or can speak light language. Yeah, a couple of that. So I also wanted you to be very open. Everybody light language seems to be different, right? So my style is my style. And I say, Carla, I said, this is my own experience. So have a discernment as well. Take what's resonate. And if not, just leave it. So I believe that to be able to speak light language is a lot of things like writing, receiving from your mouth on the throat, and start from your heart connection to the Stargate, to whatever past life, whatever you up or down. I journeyed down to Gaia, up did not go up at all. So it's all from your heart. That's where the sacred heart is. So yeah, if your heart is open enough and open and expansion, like Kyle, Jasmine, and Brittany, we were in the circle just now. So we definitely have expanded that, bring into this container, and it is just perfect. And also have to be reminded that the equinox is coming, and that is balance of the wheels as well. So yeah, so there's a lot of energy coming in. And when I say a lot of energy coming in, that is a lot of codes that whether belong to you or not. So we have to be discerned. Not everything not everything that you download belong to you. Discernment coming really, really tricky. So yeah, sometimes we might go sideways, but your soul will pull you back. So we all spiritual people here, and we all are very sensitive people. If you're not spiritual, you are sensitive. What's spiritual for me is mind, heart, body as a whole. You are the spirit in the human experience. So yeah. So I am not gonna talk anymore. So what I'm gonna do is, how do I set this this workshop is play and fun. It's very different. I don't like people to sit down and not sharing, not talking. So this workshop, I want to see everybody unmute now. Because this is an expression workshop. It is not about listening only. Because if you listen, you're not receiving in this workshop at all. So yeah, what am I gonna do is, first thing is, okay, before those people who have not tried to speak, only listen to other people, when you do this activity in this workshop, which has happened to me, your mind like exploded because you are trying to analyze what the hell is that. You feel like, what the hell? I don't get it. I don't know. It's trust me, it's here. It's all about here. And it's really hard to say that, go back to my heart, go back to the heart. No, it's really hard. The only thing you can do it very easily is you do it as well. Whether you feel that you hear yourself, this is so weird. It's that we're all weird. Light language is weird, right? So start with that when you speak. So the first activity is speak and draw. And there's no comparison in this workshop. And it's not like, oh, that person really know how to speak. Oh, that person, oh, what the hell? No. We are holding all of us in here. Okay, I want you to really hold the space and nurturing this in this workshop. There's no guru, no expert in here. Okay, we all are students. We all students. So after we draw and we talk, we speak, and then we will present. We will present. We will present like this. Oh, I need to take off my bag. Okay, later on. I'll present at my drawing. I present my drawing. Okay. Just take off. Okay. So I will draw like this, and all of you will draw. Whatever you draw, right? You speak. And guess what? You speak don't have to be, you speak your light language or expression of light language of whatever you come out from your mouth. Everybody receive and see that what's that feeling. Oh, I feel that there is so much love and compassion, and I feel that the light is coming through. Anything like that, right? There's no right or wrong. That is what other people receive. I'm sure that you see some of my posts that I'm interested to see what you receive. And people receive so much. I was like, oh, wow. Right? And those what they receive, they take the gift from what you draw and what you speak. It doesn't really mean that this is what I mean. This is my meaning. And sometimes you have no meaning. Why am I drawing this? It will come later on. Because it's happened to me that the drawing will come later on, the meaning in part of your journey. So first things to do is I want you to, I will put, where's my pen? Yeah, I'm using my drawing. I'm gonna pin myself so you guys can see me. Okay. So what you do is have a white page. Doesn't matter is big one, big drawing or small drawing, just draw. Again, your ego coming limitation, do not limit. Once you have your brain think, coming with the ego coming and the mind thing, you become very narrow. You say, what is next? What is next? What is next? It doesn't work that flow. Okay. And when you say light language, you will hear other people's one as well. That's why I want everybody to unmute. And then you feel really annoying. That is part of it. That's the brain and ego training. So yeah. So I will continue to, and do you have any question before I go ahead? Any question?
So Lily, we're gonna draw and then we're gonna each share,
Yes.
or we're gonna all share together at the same time.
So yeah, like let's say that you will say something. This is a bit difficult, okay? You will say the light language out and you draw at the same time. It's not that, okay, let me close my eye and see what's on my receipt. No, this is speak and draw at the same time. Okay. When I said, okay, Lillian, how am I going to speak? I don't know how to speak. Do you know light language is the language of the is the universal energy, and light language is also your soul language. But Lillian, I don't know what is my soul language. Well, you get to find out yourself. It's not for Lillian to teach, right? So what you do is there's a lot of different. Well, I don't know what type am I. There's no type. Your soul is your soul. Your soul is pure. There's no type. You don't box your soul. Right? We are multidimensional. When you started to speak, you're like, am I Arcturian? Am I Pleiadians? Am I Lyran? You are everything. Or have many lifetimes. But what you speak coming out is what you are right now. Just trust and to that flow out. And light language is not only the language you can tone. Some people will do a shamanic way with the drum, with the rattle, or some of them that will be singing, right? I don't want you to use the hand yet. I mean the hand for drawing, but not the movement. We will come that. I want you to speak from your mouth, whatever coming out, and then you'll be drawing. I'm blind. You can talk. Yeah, I saw that. So that is something that you can, this is a challenging workshop. Just challenge yourself. Okay. So without saying any more, do you any more question before we start? To kick off, you can do humming. Open up your throat, just a hum. Right, just some toning, just hum, but open up. So I see that Daisy, you unmute, so you can just speak about as well, and you just tone it out. Speak, tone, animal sound. I know that there's some fairies as well, like this, and then try at the same time. Okay, let's start. I will give about 10 minutes. Okay, and then we come back. Screen on, sound on, and we hear each other. Don't worry, you don't look at each other. You can go here and draw yourself, and I know that you hit open because you are receiving as well. And we are activating each other, remember that. So start for now for 10 minutes. Yana Ikina Kina Shia Karakana Iyakana Iyakana Let me know when you finish, then you can come back. Drink water. So can you feel the energy is very intense in the group? And also that, what do you feel when you draw? Do you feel like the energy coming out from your body, like releasing a lot? And do you also find that I'm in the mind all the time? It's more on here. Do you want to share how's that feeling? Anyone feel tingling or goosebump? So obviously that means that you're activating as well. Like you're receiving an activation and your cell is sort of like DNA is flicking too. And your whole body is just, your cell is vibrating. It's like, oh, okay, it's activating. So yeah. So how's everyone feeling before and after, like right now, in terms of energy? So I always do this. Jasmine, Andrea, Brittany, Kyle, Toria, and Daisy. Because it will be quiet.
Yeah. At first, I was really, really nervous because I've never like say or like the light language in front of anyone.
Mm,
But then when we started to do it together, it felt really natural, and I was able to let go of the mind and the nerves and just kind of be in the moment. And I realized that as I was drawing, it was kind of flowing with the energy that, we were sharing with each other.
mm.
So it was really beautiful. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, for me, I think it's still that I'm in the mind, but yeah, I try to be as playful as possible.
Mhm.
And yeah, just having fun, doing it.
Great.
And I did a little page, and then I was thinking, oh, you're in the mind, you're in the mind. And so I just turned to another page, and then I closed my eyes and just, yeah, no, did anything, it doesn't matter what the result was,
Yeah, because when you close your eye, you're surrendering to yourself.
That's what, please?
Surrendering. You close your eye, you just surrender, let it go. Oh.
Yeah.
Great. And Kyle?
Yes, I was feeling very vulnerable. Well, after our first connect, right after I got a headache, like I had pressure in my head, and then when I started drawing, it was releasing, but it's still there, but I feel different, I feel better, like stepping outside of the shell, like just yeah, like I almost had a vision of like a hermit crab, and then like the crab was like coming out of the shell and just like exploring and like rebirth.
I love that. Just a little bit of that is Kyle and Jasmine and Victoria was in my container. We're having the energy transmission, the meditations is the sacred heart circle. And after the, sorry?
It was not in your container. It's the first time.
Yeah. So we were just right before this.
Oh,
He was just in there. So that's why I call it a bit bad, because after that meditation, he said that he's not there. So it's really hard for him to come back. So he actually maybe did you go and ground yourself?
I did. But
Yeah,
I'm
because
just
just said, where is Kyle? Oh, probably ground yourself. The plan. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Kyle and Victoria.
Yes, I will show you like what yeah, in the beginning I think I also had a bit of like mind control, but I was like, okay, I just let it go, let it flow. And the tunes which were popping up, it was just interesting to see that it's all about like kind of like a battle between a light and a shadow. So it's kind of like, okay, the flowing tune, okay, the harsh tune, and then and it's like, okay, am I that? All right, I accept, I surrender. So it was an interesting process of like surrendering to the flow, yes, but also allowing whatever wants to come out, like whatever wants to go through. And it's a very interesting opportunity to actually let go.
Thank you. It's just not easy to letting go, isn't it? Our mind just like
You have to be this.
You witness. You witness your own mind that let it go. Thank you, Victoria. And Daisy?
Yeah, I love that spontaneous play, kind of like kids, how we used to be able to be bold, just run with colors and whatever come to us, go with it. Yeah, that's kind of like very freeing, almost like it brings in this orgasmic sensation through the body, through the voice, through the color. You feel this elated, accelerated feeling of heart opening with every color just pouring out.
Wow, colorful. Thank you, Daisy.
Thank
Brittany.
you.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear now. Yes.
Yes, so I was nervous like some of the others, and I'm still in my mind, but I did my best.
Okay. All right. Did you able to draw?
Yes.
Okay. All right, great. So thank you for sharing all the feeling, because all the feelings is validated in a way that we all have that, isn't it? So we witness the how. Jasmine, you want to share something? You have your
I
hand.
forgot to share my drawing.
That's the next step. So what you do now, okay, Jasmine, you hold your drawing, and then everybody get to see it. I'm just gonna pin for everybody who shows up. I'm gonna pin you first. Pin, okay, and then I want you to speak for just a few, I don't know how when you feel stopped, and then we will just look at your drawing or your code, whatever that light code coming in, that drawing, and then I want everybody to really feel, not here, and remember this will come up, no judgment, open, and use your heart to feel into, and your body, emotional. This is about emotional, how you feel, and see what you receive. Not like this. I want you to sit back and eye gaze a little bit softer. Not like, doesn't work that way. You block by here. So what you do is sit back and relax, and eye gaze soft, and then see the drawing, and then hear what the persons will be present, and then we'll share what we receive. Go, Justin.
Okay. Now I got nervous. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I can see.
Do, re, mi, la, do. Do, re, di, fa, sol. Do, la, sol, la, do. Sol, la, sol, la, do. Ga, sa, ri, ga, do. Do, re, ga, re, do.
Thank you, Jasmine. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to put up your drawing again so we can share by, yeah. So I'll probably just share first and then go along. So when you start saying your light language, and I felt into this is underneath the earth, but the drawing that really tangle, there's like a releasing of that untanglement, sort of untanglement the energy out from Gaia, and then it's sort of like beaming out from here, and then here on the right hand side, a little bit of triangle there. There's like, this is like releasing, and this is developing. And at the same time that in the middle is going to be beaming out as well. It's underneath, for me, that look like a Merkaba. So that is like a deeper layer that's coming up. Merkaba is just like when I think of Merkaba, it is a vehicle for your higher self, which is your own Kaba. Your body is your Merkaba, because you sit in the Merkaba, which is the middle of the star. So that is like, for me, just like you are ascending after releasing all of that, and you see your light, you see your entanglement, and you, with love, the two beaming love there for your own love and the collective love, and then you're ascending. So that's what I received.
Thank you, Lily.
Yay!
Yay. Thank
Anyone
you.
wanted to share anything with Jasmine?
My feeling was it's more about like, maybe that's like a collective feeling, I don't know. It's more about like a harmonizing balance. So it's like structure, right? Like you know, when you have disordered different things which seem to be like chaotic, but sometimes somehow come into harmony. So this is like kind of feeling like now they're chaotic, but they're coming into peace and like structure, something of that kind.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
It reminds me of Christmas. I was getting like yeah, like festivities, like rebirth. It just gives me that whole, it brings back all the good memories to me of Christmas. So it's just like a comforting, nurturing energy. I just feel like inner child happiness and joy. Yeah, celebration, renewal, rebirth. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Oh, I love
Oh, you make me cry. Like, thank you, Kyle. Oh, you're so sweet.
Is there anyone else wanted to share with Jasmine? You can just open and share because we wanted to go through every single one. So yeah.
I feel there's some kind of tugging sensation connect with the root of the earth, kind of like the tree of life, but it was like the root where we connect with our lineage, spiritual lineage. And I can almost feel this sensation, like connecting through that nourishment sensation and deep digging with the inner earth, and more of but there's some kind of dance both below and above. It was beautiful. Like there's some kind of structure, architecture structure, like shining like the beaming sun, but at the same time there's tugging underneath and connecting with our elemental energy as well. Yeah, I don't know whether that makes sense. I'm still feeling it, and they're like kind of like nourishment, very soothing as well, gentle. Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Daisy.
Yeah.
Andrea, do you want to share?
You know me, I usually don't see anything or don't feel anything special, you know? So for me, it was just, how can I say this, some warm feeling, and it was about in the throat area, but I don't see anything special, you know? So
It's okay, it's all good. So if you wanted to try this as well, this is one of the tips. When you look at that, right, imagine that this stepped on your forehead and then you feel it. You just at the code, go into your mind eye and watch that feeling. Straight away that bird come out, the feeling, that's it. There's nothing right or wrong here. So it's just like if you, okay, Jasmine, you can put down now. It might be a bit.
I know, I'm tired. I'm like, what?
Yeah, so just put it, just imagine when you see it, close your eyes and just imagine it's just stamped, templated on your third eye, and then you can feel it in that way too. So yeah. Okay, let me spotlight the next person. Ta-da!
yeah, I had, this was my first one. Can you see?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And after, when I closed my eyes, it was like this. It was just wild. Yeah.
So which one that you want to present to us, and then to tone it out as well?
I take the first one.
Okay.
Maybe my mind tells me that looks better. I don't know.
Well, let's see. It's okay. It's comfortable. So yeah. Okay. Let's see.
So this is it again.
I feel straight away Kundalini on my sacral.
Okay.
That's like the primal. And I felt that when I look at that, it feel like being stuck, as in my body I have to move. So yeah, whether that is mind, I feel that it is mine because I haven't been walking for like 7 weeks because of the flood here. So I felt that is the Kundalini energy is rising. So yeah,
Mhm.
that is me. Because when you start to turn, I'm starting to move. So I am moving my own energy too. So yeah.
That's
So
good.
what-
Because you know I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher.
So you're activating me. And you feel that, this is feeling really good, but I feel a bit stuck there. I was like, I need to do more. Thank you very much. I received that. So
Thank
good.
you.
Does anyone want to share?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah, I also felt like whenever you started showing, like the first thing that popped up was divine feminine energy, like the feminine energy, and all the sensation which I felt, like I straight away started feeling body sensations. They were all left side, like left ovary, like breasts, and like left side of the body. So I was like, okay, I will look into it. But for some reason, it was also like kind of like trying to move through, but not really going through. And it's like, oh, try my best, going to the heart, but not there yet. Like, okay, which is weird. I mean, I'm doing my work all the time. So kind of like, I wouldn't associate it with me in particular and just reflecting what it, feels. So I'm kind of like, yeah, interesting. Feminine energy flowing this way. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was definitely getting mother energy with you. I feel when you were like doing your light language, when you were drawing, like as we were drawing as a whole, I definitely felt like an extension of my mother. Like you're an extension of my mother. Like I felt like I was being like cradled and rocked and held, like just like nurturing and then released. It's probably like too much information, but I literally, when you were singing, I ran to the washroom. It was like a like release of like mother wounds of like from my mom. So it's like, thank you for you, thank you, thank you,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He feel the love.
I feel I feel that part too, like being cradled at the beginning, and also feel like this mother tree, but at the same time look like it's the violet flame. But at the same time, also feel like mother tree, and then opening up, like meditating inside. It was giant tree, but then suddenly you're on this side and you're sitting on the ground, and then on this side I see indigenous people, and then it's not just one, I think there are a circle of them, and I'm not sure whether it's some kind of ceremony going on, but you're communicating with them. There's some kind of wisdom sharing. There's some very strong primal wisdom vibe I just remember the indigenous people, they are like, they don't have much clothing on them. And on the background, there's an open road. I even saw, I think I saw one indigenous guy was riding bicycle on the far end, and there's nothing, he's not wearing anything on top. But then when I open my eyes and I close again, I think the thing that on the left side was something, one of the indigenous person was holding something, looked kind of like that shape in that ceremony as well. Yeah, that's how far I got. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Brittany, do you have anything to share?
Can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, but not Brittany.
Oh, Brittany, you mute, or you are fine. I don't know. You let me know whether you wanted to share, because I would just call out people. So yeah. No, okay, great. So who is next?
I wanted to share, right away I saw like a
Oh, yeah.
flamingo or a bird, and I felt like it was like the dance of creation, like a flow, a natural flow. And when you started to share your light language, I also saw like ancient wisdom, ancestors, indigenous people coming through your voice. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
everybody receive all the mother nurturing and
There's one
feeling.
more.
Oh, who? Did I
Oh.
miss anything? Oh, there
One
you
more.
go.
Yeah, when you start like chanting, it actually brought that sensation that I want to do throat chanting, kind of like throat singing.
Mm.
I don't know whether it makes sense. It's just something very strongly coming through, and with your painting and your light language channeling, it just brought in very deeper channeling of the ancient light code.
Mm.
Yeah, thank you.
I have tingling on my body when Daisy shared that.
Me too.
So, and who is the next to share their drawing? I can't remember now. Victoria?
Yeah, I can do so.
Next to pink, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel you're very familiar from your sound. I felt that from when you turn with your photos, I mean, your not photo, drawing, I feel like you're in the crystalline cave. That's why I feel familiar, because crystalline cave, that's where I come from. So I felt that sound, it's just like calling home sound for me. It's a remembrance.
Oh, you're saying I'm more like goosebumps.
How goosebumps too. So it's very hot out here. So, yeah. So for me, it's just a remember to returning home. So I was there. Like I closed my eyes, I saw myself in the cave, and I saw you were singing. I was like, my sister's coming home.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was getting so connected with birth tonight. I literally was getting like a umbilical cord and just being like rebirthed again, like into the world. And then I saw like the kundalini, like the snake rising, like the divine masculine, divine feminine in harmony and just coming together as one. And yeah, just like shifting out the old, like literally like when you were singing your beautiful light language, it was like lightning bolts, like shaking away the excess debris and like basically re-emerging from like the storm to like this beautiful rebirth, like a child. It's like all this light was coming in and then there was like the storm around, but it was like triangle, like a funnel facing down. And then it was like I saw like so much sun and like rain, but so much beauty like within like the funnel, like that channel, like a upside down triangle.
So beautiful.
Thank you
It's
so much.
so pure. It's just like I feel so pure. Like I feel like Lemurian community here. Like seriously, like I was calling in Lemurian sisterhood and brotherhood and community actually, just to let you know. I'm yearning to build a community of that. All right, back to the rest.
I feel so sweaty.
Me too.
Like I'm real sweaty. Go ahead, Daisy.
Very similar as Kyle. I also saw the kind of like serpent. I saw it with the dragon. It felt like
Dragon, yes.
for amethyst dragon. And then there's like gush of energy. It just unleash on my right side. It's kind of like showing me that I need to unleash that out. And I just can't help. I just like start vibrating and chanting along with you. Also saw that I'm not sure whether it's upside down triangle, but it certainly has this point going down, and the point going downward, that's where the light, like, or whatever energy vibration just coming through. It was beautiful. I think it either I got activated or certain transmission is certainly helped me to heal, like big time. This part of me that deeply compressed and suppressed for lifetime after lifetime is actually showing me how to let it out, just let it flow. And just flow, just fly, just soar like the dragon. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much.
I feel similar to Daisy. Like I felt like I'm really sweaty right now. Like I know I'm like releasing something, or healing. And right away I felt the lizard come through, that reptilian energy, and the dragon and the serpents all coming through, a shedding, a releasing of old programs, of the old paradigm, and an activation of this new energy immersing. And when you started to do your light language, I really felt like something was happening, like it was really powerful. And I would say an activation is occurring through this. So thank you.
Yeah, it's funny. With all the others getting hot, I'm getting really cold. And yeah, and I feel big tension here on my forehead. And like a kind of little cord around my neck. So yeah. A bit different.
Can I add something? When I was drawing it, it's actually that is the feeling you guys all quoted about the dragon and about the light and about like releasing the energy. That was the feeling that was coming through, and it actually was like that. And this like it's also that, and it's funny that, you know, this one came first, so it's kind of like I don't know what it looks like, but it felt like it's like a plant trying to find its way, you know, like through the underground like mystery, and actually finding its way to live and allow the life. And then something was kind of like trying to stop it or protect it or like on its way, but then the light destroyed all the obstacles, like no obstacles. So it was something of that kind.
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. This gushing outward, and just like the way how you describe it, I saw it coming out of the purple dragon or whatever. Yeah, amethyst dragon. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful energy. There are two form of dances going on. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I will also receive an activation. I just, my body just tingling, the whole body. So yeah, it's powerful. It's very powerful. So yeah, thank you for bringing that through. Everybody receive what you're feeling. Who is next?
From
Yes.
everybody.
Who is next on the spotlight? Daisy?
Okay, I can do it. This is what I did. I'm not sure whether the light can go through.
Yep, we can see it.
I think I painted this way, but either way, good.
Can I add something before you start? You know, with the light, with the code that you draw, right? It's not like a book. It's not like, okay, this is the right way. No. And you'd be surprised that today as well, when you have chance as well. People say I draw like this, but I see it inside. You see different things, you feel different things, and every time you turn left or right, you see different things, you feel different things. Trust me, very different. Yeah. So yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right. Thank you.
I'm in Tibet. I saw myself standing on the in China somehow on the mountain. I was standing there. I see myself behind. I'm feeling like I reached that enlightenment. I was just standing there, and then there's a wind, just like feeling of that. And then your music come, and I just receive all the universal energy to me, and I feel like I have ascended. That's it.
Oh,
That
you
is
bring
that is amazing, Daisy. your drawing, I know that you are very good in your drawing and say a lot. And that is I felt the enlightenment feeling. Powerful. Yeah, I have that in my tears.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Receive that.
My feeling was also like as if the crown chakra is so like activated, and there is like everything is going up, like ascending process, like and I'm like, okay, I just follow. Yeah, thank you so much. It's like a really strong vibration through the body, but you actually feel it like through all of it, like going up. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I felt
And
that
for
like
me, it was just lightness and playfulness. That's all.
Yeah, there's a lot of play. I love you guys. Love playing with you guys. Thank you.
I was seeing angels and like visually too, and just like clouds, like when the sky is like that true blue color, like that coolness, freshness, new beginnings, and like liberation, just like celebration too. Like it was just like swirling energy, but like I was seeing like reds, pinks, like integration, yeah, higher energy, higher vibration, just like leveling up.
Wow. I can feel as you're talking, I can feel the plasma energy pouring in. Thank you.
it was really powerful. Like I felt my whole body vibrating, and I could feel like it's very intense feeling. And the more I looked at your image, I saw so many things come up. Like as you were moving it, I started to see different things. Like I saw a dolphin, a seal, I saw an octopus. And then I started to see like the sperm traveling into creation, like creation itself occurring here. And then I saw a dog at the corner with his head held high, like that loyal, loving dog, that unconditional love. And I could feel you, like I could feel your love is pure like the dog. So thank you.
Thank you. You named all the spirit animal hanging around with me. Thank you.
All right, is there any more share? All right, who is next to pin up?
I love how how your cat is receiving all the light language, Brittany, from the back of you.
All right, who is it? Kyle next? I can't hear you, Kyle.
I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you. Honestly, like, yeah, I feel it's bringing up so much. I feel like, yeah, like since I was a child, like going on stage and then like performances, like good energy is like creating a new reference. But I feel like today has been a lot of like healing of trauma. So I feel like it's like literally jumping out of my skin and being like, okay, it's go time. And I'm just like, okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shifting a lot. So yes, okay, just need to deep breaths. Okay.
can you please not stop? I'm in the La La Land. I'm just seeing you like a lot of shape shifting, and I said, oh, I'm the butterfly, and I'm the bee, I'm the fairies, I'm collecting all the the honey, and then flying, and it's just like nobody's world. It's just like you, and it's just like there, and it's happy, joyful. It's like really, I was like, can you please don't stop? So yeah, I receive like really joyful energy from you. So yeah, oh, I love it. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the same for me. I received, my dogs are making too much noise, sorry. I received a lot of like a feeling like I'm in a fairyland, and a structure, right? Like harmony, lots of nature, very like blissful experience of connecting with the surrounding, and it's like so joyful, so peaceful, so like light, and it's like you shed all the layers of all the shadows, and you come up with like pure bliss like this. Thank you so much for this experience. Oh, all goosebumps.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, it was so beautiful, Kyle. Thank you. I right away I saw the angels there present with us, the archangels, that expansion, the opening up of your hearts, liberation, flowing, freely liberation. That's what can do a lot. And I felt my thighs were shaking. The root chakra was healing. The inner child was healing, and so much expansion, just that angelic energy, like pure love and enlightenment. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I also saw the angel. I think it's either angel or fairy. It's red color. It flow in this direction and this direction. It looked like a mantis, like a dancing, greeting that fairy, and they're taking on a dance. I think the mantis was green color. I'm not sure, but they were just dancing around. And then later on, I felt like a strong sensation come through the heart chakra, very, very dense. But then I realized it's showing me how can I like stretch open my body vehicle so the light can come in suddenly. That density of energy body just bloom, and so much fine detail of the sunflower in the very center. It is so much detail. Like I can see the fine fiber of the center of the whole blooming sunflower. And let's see what else. Yeah, and also I saw the secret geometry, almost like hexagon or one side of a crystal. It's just very smooth how it's just spinning, and it's all elemental energy, the crystal, the plant medicine, the flower medicine, and the fairy, and the blessing of the angel. So beautiful.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Got goosebumps. Oh,
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Yeah, for me it was also like fairyland, Yeah, very nice, and the sounds very also calming and nurturing and loving. Yeah, thank you.
So beautiful. Brittany, do you want to Do you want me to pin to you next? Did you finish sharing, right, with Kyle? You finished sharing? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you.
Hello, Kitty at the back. Hi, Brittany. Mm.
Hi. I'm very nervous too, so I think that's obvious. All right.
Mhm.
So, okay, that's all.
For me, the first symbol that came out is that lower triangle and upper triangle. That I don't know how do you say that. You know, that upper triangle and lower triangle stand out to me. So I felt that I felt a little bit of tightness. I don't know why when I see that symbol only, because it stand out, and I felt that tightness on my solar plexus. I was like, in my solar plexus, there's a bit of tightness. I need to look into that. Why is that? So yeah.
I was getting Mother Ocean, so like the ocean, and dolphins, like swaying, like a mother dolphin and a baby, like they were like rocking back and forth, like kind of like what's that shape? Kind of like a jelly bean type, like rocking motion there, and they were just like hovering there. And then I was seeing like sound waves, like going from like the mother to like the baby dolphin, like very nurturing, calming, restoring, restorative, and repairing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brittany, for sharing and for stepping up out of maybe your comfort zone and actually presenting. That's really amazing, beautiful. Thank you so much. And my feeling was as if it is like a huge cloud of like also solar plexus for me, but it's like a huge cloud trying to come through a very tiny bottleneck and like trying to fit in, but it is much bigger than the opening, so it's kind of like needs to put itself into a possibility of squeezing, but it doesn't fit, so it's like much bigger, and it destroys the obstacle as again. It's like, okay, I will try my best. Something like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your beautiful sharing, Brittany. Instantly, the second that you start channeling the sound, I hearing there's some kind of shaking sound, look like some kind of herb that's shaking, making some kind of sound. Almost, I felt like there's something that you know or something that you do from your past life. Like kind of like what you draw, that kind of herb in the center underneath the heart. Yeah, you probably see that. It looked like just like that, and but it was making some kind of sound on this part of my head, and I think it's part of some kind of ceremony that you use to know how to do it. Some kind of blessing. It looked kind of like a sage, but it's bigger than sage, and make some kind of sound. And then I also saw kind of like a travel device, this shape, kind of like a Z. But I think it's something related to DNA activation, because the second I tap into it, I suddenly felt the sensation almost like a skiing, was a very like freeing sensation. I was like just zooming through time and space, and the same time like just like, wow, what am I doing? It felt like skiing through time and space, or surfing through. It was like so much freeing sensation. Like you're driving that and you know how to drive it. You have full confidence of how to navigate with that vehicle. That's what I see. It was amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
I found the sacred codes of all creation coming through, like the totality of everything and coming together. I felt the elements very strongly, all the elements, especially the fire. There's a strong fire there igniting, bringing everything together. And I felt wholeness, complete. Yeah, just totality of it all. It's really beautiful. Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
So beautiful. Do I have everybody? I did, right? Okay. So I think that I will show mine. Okay. This is mine. Like that. Okay. Ikana sinayaka. Barakat sinayaka. Ikana mikara sinakana. Yakana siyakaniya. Iyakakani yasinara mrasana yakana. Sirrasana morasana. Iyakana mikia. Muaka, muyaka, mumuyaka. Kikiyana, niyasa, miyakanya, iyaka, iya. Anyone wanted to share? Everybody's so quiet. Is this still receiving?
Lillian, I literally just got like through your drawing and your channeling that it completely healed like Australia, like where you are. Like it went like a shock wave of like healing, like from like the floods and everything, all that processing. Like you helped everyone to clear and to like level up. Like everyone feels like almost like saying like what happened, but then they feel good. You know what I mean? Like it enlightenment. It brought a sense of waking up, awakening.
My feeling is that like, you know, it's like the structure in blocks, like tuk, 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 put, like everything is in order, like putting itself in an appropriate position and like building up a proper structure, like all the centers are activated and in a proper alignment, like tuk, 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 tuk. Nothing to be worried about, like you are in a right like stream of support and love and the feeling is like so, I don't know, balanced and like as if everything is in the order, like it's supposed to be, like nothing to worry about, like oh, thank you.
Thank you, Victoria.
Yeah, for me, it was like kind of ships in the harbor. And then it was when I heard your voice, it was more like I can guide you through the labyrinth.
Thank you.
I felt like there's a little girl, a presence of little girl, but at the same time there's a presence of purple amethyst color lady, very big and tall, wearing big purple robe, coming in, like greeting her. I feel more of her presence than the girl, but they are coming together. And as you start speaking light language, I suddenly felt it did a spinal adjustment, like chiropractic adjustment. From this part of me, it just instantly like adjusted me. I was like, this is amazing. I love that. Thank you. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you, Lillian. I felt the mother, like she's like dancing and she's wearing like a crown on her head. And it's how I saw it, it was kind of like going back home, like back to the mother, the indigenous people. Like I see like a tribe of people in a circle coming together in community and remembering what community looks like that unity, that common unity. And I saw like that connection between heaven on earth here in the now. It's kind of like to me it was kind of telling that story, like that dance of us coming back to who we are, that remembrance to how things were. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine.
It's very galactic. I love the energy. Make me wanna dance. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All of you, it just touched, very touched on my heart of what you can interpret or receive from my drawing, because that is all my intention. What you said is all in my intention. And I express it in here. So,
Well, thank you.
how do you all feel of looking, hearing, drawing yourself, and say it out yourself? How's that feeling? Now at this moment. Activating?
I feel like a new person. Like a rebirth. Like this was so fun. I love this so much and I don't want it to end. That's how I feel. Like let's do another round.
But can you feel that I think that my recording just started to record itself because automatic record. If you do this replay and just sit down there, would you be participating? Not really, you don't feel it in a way. I mean, probably someone will, but I want to be intense feeling in a way that what you really receive, this is like receiving from someone's channeling, someone, the code that they receive, they say out loud. It doesn't mean, oh, I don't get that. But you know what? You will receive what you need to receive right now at this moment. And it's so surprising, you know, Victoria's, when I can see that, like Victoria, Kyle, Jasmine, whatever your intention, you feel in your body, other people receive that too. Especially the fairy one. Don't stop. Continue. So it's just joyful in a way that I can listen again and again and again. Again, it doesn't matter that I sounds a bit weird. Not like you hear other people's light language that's so beautiful, right? But sometimes you also feel that I don't receive anything. Why? Because there's no right or wrong. That's not your soul language. When you come to this group, when you come in and you see my post, and I'm not people who posting every time. So the feed that whatever you see, you're meant to be here. You're meant to be in this container. So it's not that you would be in a workshop 2.0, right? Like I know that Kaya and Jasmine, we connected just by Instagram and we fell into the resonance straight away. So you know that, and Daisy, we actually in the same as a priestess journey too. And Brittany, I think that we're from Facebook, and obviously the Andra, we connected by 2 programs together. So I did not tap on people, hey, I have this, do you want to come with me? No. At the moment when you call, your soul said that you are ready. You come. And hopefully that you get something from me today. And I know that you did, because I see all the smile on your face. It's so beautiful. And I really have tears just now when you say what you receive, because I don't know what you're going to be receiving. So that is something that is amazing when you do this kind of work in the group. Again, because this is a chemical container. As you feel the hot, you feel the cold, you are transmuting. Something happening. You feel where your root chakra, something blocked, something need to be out. So that is not the person who presenting, that is you. We reflect, we are the sacred mirror. We're reflecting, is so powerful. So I wanted to take this opportunity as well to share something with you that, where is it? Let me share screen. Can you see my screen? So I just wanted to share that I do have a program coming up, a very, very short course coming up. It's called Activating Your Soul Language. And streaming that, definitely your high consciousness is receiving, because you have breakthrough today. Because your mind, if your mind is not breaking to you, will not be able to receive. When your mind coming in, you actually limit yourself and block. It just, I love how Victoria have that body up, and that is where the leaping and breakthrough. So I have like the program have 4 modules. So activating, so that is the initiation to start with. Playfulness, dive into the light, the written part, and then the movement with the hands, and then we dive into, let me have a look, dive into the speaking part as well. And there will be 1 live call, which is the end, and 4 audio recorded deep dive module. It's all audio only, so you can listen. You don't need to attend face to face, because I know that we all have different time zones. And for me, I just everything to be simplified and easy. Everything that I do. So yeah, because everybody's time is precious. And for internal audio, even though you have the video on, people still listen by audio. So how many times you go to have a walk, you still listen to the audio, like, you know, like replay as audio. So I do an audio as just audio, like 60 minutes of like teaching on the audio, and then you just play, which is, there's no much different anyway. And then you'll learn how to channel your own writing, and also that experience powerful attunement, learn how to string your soul light language through the movement and hand gesture, know how to speak your light language in a different way as well. And the hard contribution, and that is the full payment, that is the 3 months payment to look like, and that is going to be public. But for you, because you attend and participate today, I have a different rate today for you. So yeah, so that is pay full is $222, and 3 monthly payment is $80. So yeah, so that is about what, $2 a day, maybe $3, yeah, less than $3 a day for that 3 months one. So this is the date that is that, all from the 1st of April, and then that is the live call at the end. So yeah, I'll put it on live call because I really want to hear your voice. That's all, because it's fun, especially like this container. So that is all. I don't have a long talking about this because it's very straightforward. So do you have any question for me regarding this?
do we sign up?
Sorry?
How do we sign up?
DM me. I'll get you signed up straight away. Because I believe that light language, you have to be joy and blissful to be able to express. It's all about expression, and that is not about that. Obviously, there will be PDF for you to, to practice home play. And I have the Facebook container as well. So as we said, you can live, you can do it, we can receive it in that way, just exactly like this. So yeah. Let's see. I hope that you enjoyed today. How's the experience of the first timer, as in the the first time light language? What is the mind shift there, or the shifting? Let's say shifting, not mind shift. Let's say shifting from the beginning of you joined and then now.
I feel like so connected to my inner child. Like I'm like squealing on the inside. Like I'm like, it's like, yeah, like I'm complete again.
That is the
Thank
soul.
you.
That's the original template that you feel into.
I came across light language a couple of months ago, and then I also came across like dark energy light language, where I was like, okay, I'm not receiving it, like this kind of energy. And then I had this feeling that I need to go into studies, and I need to like have some kind of like structure or guidance or whatever for me to to follow. And then today what you showed, it just like took me to a different like understanding of how it works, because I understand that everything I need is already within me. I'm like, okay, I have received everything I need. I'm sorry for saying that, but seriously, that's how it feels, because I'm like, oh, so there is no structure. There is nothing I need to learn like ABC, like, okay, then I already have what I was looking for. So I'm really, really grateful. Seriously, this is like, wow, breakthrough.
Yes, it's the breakthrough. That's it. Thank you, Victoria, for sharing.
Thank you, Lillian. Thank you, everyone. It felt like a really deep remembrance. Like I've done this before. Like this is what we were doing before. This is how we were connecting with spirit and source and getting information to help our tribe and to help our community. Like literally, that's how I feel after this. Like so beautiful, such a deep remembrance and a deep connection to community, and wanted to keep expanding that connection with the community around me and the Sacred Heart community as well. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jasmine.
I love connecting with soul tribes, like just knowing that that I'm not alone, and then there are people who actually get me and feel me. We vibrate together. It's just such an affirmation, comforting feeling. It's like I'm just sending this vibration to all my previous life, all the past me, where I was when I was depressed and lost and thought I was alone. I just want to send it to infinite me and telling her that it's okay. We all vibrate in different time and space, but we are meant to be this moment together. It's just so beautiful. Thank you.
So Andrea said, thank you very much. It was very joyful and great to meet all of you. Wonderful people, yay. All right, so I am closing this container by all the buzzing code. And I want you guys all to ground yourself. If you can't go out, eat some fruit, or if you can eat some food or anything, just ground yourself. And also drink a lot of water, because by drinking a lot of water, putting water inside our body is 70% of water, your code will continue to integrate. You receive so many people's code. Can you imagine that? It's not you, it's a lot. So yeah, so I want you, thank you everybody. Thank you, Brittany. So there is the integration piece for you this whole probably 1 or 2 weeks, and whether you feel like you're very tired, very sleepy, or sometimes you go straight to toilet. You said that I don't know why am I going to toilet so often, because you are releasing and clearing that if that is what you need. Eat light, don't eat too much oily food. It's just heavy because you have been like cleansed by all of our code. You're basically pure. Just like when you share, you have inner child, we have the mother coming in, and we have fairy coming. That's like really pure. Lemurian, the crystal cave, the remembrance. That is, imagine all those words coming through. It just, we're supposed to be that way. It's the original template. Or we're going to original source. That's where we wanted to ascend to. So yeah. So remember, I always said that some ideas, when you look at your code, if the ideas that is coming along, remember to anchor it and create something if you are creating. And synchronicity will be coming up as well. So yeah. All right, sister, I'm sending so much love to you and gratitude from my heart. And if you can share that on the Facebook group, because I do have workshop 2.0, they're like, I have no idea I'm here. Yeah, so I am very grateful. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank